¿Cómo estás?
Yeah, I'm great, thanks. How are you? She's Googling how to say I'm great in Spanish.
She's just kind of sending Stone someone on the other side going, okay, this is what she said.
It's muy bien, gracias.
We don't need you to speak in full Spanish. Just talk.
I'm just saying. Hey, you wanted to know how it's saying.
Well done on your Spanish. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the Spanish, though.
God.
And Krillin demanded it, so...
Holly's just going to be Lopez for the rest of this. Life's been busy, haven't streamed much all recently, to be honest. Finally slowed down for the winter. That's good. Need me a dabby pen? Hopefully you get one soon. I'm glad things are slowing down. We miss ya. I'm glad to see ya. We've got the Minecraft server still going. You've definitely got a spot there still. We've been taking care of your house. Don't worry.
Does Corey know about the manta ray?
No.
Okay. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do now. Corey grabs the pet
what?
rat and just shoves it right in her face.
Look at my rat!
His name is Scooter.
What?
She shoves a
rat.
Yeah, she just shoves a rat in your face.
Alright. How am I supposed to take this serious?
Apparently. This is what we're doing to start.
Listen, that's not smart. That's not smart when my brother's a fox, you know?
Hey, sister, thank you.
I'm gonna look at you like concerned and slowly pull my rat away from you, like
Sisters, brothers, same.
I mean, yes, in this case,
Both.
sure. I'm not gonna eat a rat, thank you.
This rat is my
Picky.
friend.
I'm gonna walk away and sit over here now. She gets up and heads over to a small tree stump and just pulls out a flute and begins to play.
Not allowed.
What do you
Not allowed.
mean?
Grounded. You have to stay right here.
Let me guess, I have to make a strength check?
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna go great. Fuck. Me and my +1 to strength. Oh, fucking natural 1 to start the fuck. Ah! I don't go anywhere. I'm forced to sit there. She literally just hugs me.
Yes.
So much. Oh, fuck you, +1 to strength. Fuck you, natural 1. Hush. She kind of just looks at you and goes, really? Why?
Ah, shit. What am I gonna ask? Ooh, I know. Do you have any pets?
What? Do I just whip out my ray?
I mean, you can if you want.
Lem!
Lem! There you are. Hi. We literally just started.
Okay, well then, I'll whip out the ray, and show off.
Okay. Allie's gonna spare you anything painful here and just immediately reach out her hand and create water in front of you. when she sees you reach for the amulet, knowing what you're gonna do, and then you pop Ray out into the pool of water.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
You can.
Listen, I
It's
just want
kind
to
of
show
just.
off, okay? Listen, it's not my fault. I'm dumb.
It's not even in an insulting way. It's such a reflex for her at this point. It's just a moment of like she just reaches up and does it. 5x5 cube of water. We don't really have anything to put it in, so.
Thanks, Ali.
I'm stuck and struggling to get away from you, but I can't. So that's what's happening with me. What's happening is
Lem. Apparently, me and Holly are just showing off our pets.
yeah, they're having a conversation. I tried to walk away, and I'm not walking away now. Not much is happening. You're just kind of sitting in your lantern right now. Join VC, mother-in-law is blasting music. Oh no, you're good. You're good. For now, if you just need to play by post-it, you're all good. But yeah. So I'm being held against my will presently. Cook and Ellowynn and Korey are showing off their pets, playing with a manta ray, playing with a rat and a floating cube of water. Serin, what are you doing right now?
That's a good question. I feel like Serin would probably just be tending to his gear right now.
Okay. So you're tuning and repairing any damages to instruments, changing strings, touching things up. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check if you don't mind. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Lambrana. Welcome back. How are you?
Fuck. Oh, right. Now I have to pull up Serin's character sheet.
And I've got visuals for some of the characters on screen. This is what...
Also, guys, sorry,
Go ahead.
the delay is quite bad because I have to listen to the stream.
It's okay. It's okay.
You said sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Fucking... Ooh, 21.
Okay. Yeah, you restring, you touch up your loot, you get it looking nice and pristine, and you got over a 20 on that, so I'll give you advantage on your next performance roll as long as it doesn't get damaged for some reason.
Cool.
It pays off to take care of your instrument. You're okay? Good, Brenna. I'm glad. So, everyone's kind of just sitting there. Lem, what would Monet be doing right now? You can go ahead and let us know at the moment. I just had her sitting in her little lantern up on the tree stump where Allie was going to take first watch. Which I'm presently not being allowed to do, so instead of fighting at this point, I just decide to give in and lay there. So, yeah, I'm not allowed to leave right now, so I don't get to do anything I want to, apparently.
Good. Exactly what should happen, because winner's the best.
This is gonna be the
Korey
entire
looks
campaign.
at dang it, what's your character's name? Mac?
Who, me? Right now, Allie.
Allie, okay. I look over at Allie and I just look at him.
Her.
It's her, sorry.
Yep, her today. Visual representation
her.
to help.
And I just look at her like, and I say, "Why do you keep trying to run away from me? Do I offend?"
I'm sorry, what?
Do I offend you?
I didn't hear
You keep trying to
anything.
walk away.
No. I just didn't feel involved in the conversation. BRB, no problem, Brenna. Cheryl, it's good to see you. I'll be here kinda, lurking. I hope you're well. It's good to see you.
Now you're forced to be part of the conversation.
Yes, I'm being...
Ha ha ha.
I am being forced to be a part of the conversation now. Such riveting talks.
Do you like my rat? His name is...
Hey, listen. There's nothing better than being stood and getting to see my Ray. Do you like my rats?
He's great. Lots of personality. I don't know what to do here. I'm here. That's all.
Listen, I'll free you. You can go.
When you let go, she scrambles away instantly. There's just a very, like, you see the fox ears pop out from behind the tree stump, and you just hear a, love you, and hear a flute begin to being played. It starts being played.
So I have a question. Is it daytime or nighttime?
It is, at this point, heading
And where are
from
we?
evening to later night. We have set up camp in a small clearing. It is first night. We're kind of just getting ready for downtime. Essentially 8 hours of sleep. Allie's going to take first watch. Someone else will volunteer to take second. Someone else will volunteer to take third throughout the night. And everyone will rest, and then we'll keep going. We've got 2 more days of travel after this. So...
Let's see.
Are we in a town or forest?
Bugsy
We are in a
third.
pretty big forest.
And also, can I go and watch the stars?
Yeah, there's plenty of spots to watch the stars in the clearing. You don't even have to go that far away from the tents. So, you go find a nice little spot to sit out and watch the stars.
Oh, yes.
Oh, well,
Perfect.
adios.
But Bugsy third.
Okay. Yeah. So, conversation goes on for a while and ends. Serin, you probably wind down pretty quick. What does Monet want to do? Oh, okay. Before we rest, want to collect some herbs from around. One of my traits is knowing what plants are healing. Comes from this poisonous. So, this is the Marsh New Forests. With your knowledge, what would be... Okay. Go ahead and make me a nature check. Go ahead and roll it at advantage, please. Are you looking for any herbs in particular? Medicinal or potentially poisonous? Yep. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So on a 16, I'd say as you're off scavenging just a little ways away from the clearing, you find near a small river stream several decent-sized mushrooms. For you, they're quite big. For a normal person, not so much. They're large. They have a very rounded top with bright neon pink hued spots. You would know these to have a very rich property. Eaten raw, they are quite poisonous, but when distilled down into basic alchemic components, this mushroom can be used to help brew healing potions. After a little short ways, you would also find, on a 16, not too far from that same riverbank, a small green oval-shaped leaf growing in several bundles. You know it by its blue magical hue that this is an herb called magic leaf. It's got special properties, and it's been used in meditations and... Dropping the mystical stuff, you found magic weed and it heals you when you smoke it. But it can be used for meditation, it can be used for aiding in pain. Basically, it's just straight up weed. Beautiful. And I'll say you find 3 bundles of that, which is a pretty decent
Guys,
amount.
I love you guys, but how you say herb is killing me.
Herb.
Oh. And again, sorry, the delay. It sounds like I'm cutting you off, and I don't mean to be.
You're good. I understand. Like I said, I'm getting a new headset soon to fix this. But yeah. So, first part of the night goes off without a hitch. Does anyone else want to do anything before we rest?
It's like, it's not your fault, is it? It's just, yeah.
No, you're all good, Cook. I appreciate you giving it such a try. I know this is just as annoying for you, so don't worry about it. We're Cue High School Musical. I know. You're just viewing at the stars. Roll for star watching. I'm kidding. Does any of my other party want to do anything?
100.
You see the galaxy itself. Okay. Just waiting on responses from Lem, Corey, Serin. Do the two of you want to do anything before laying down for the evening?
I was thinking about going over. What was that? Seron?
Serin.
Oh.
Go ahead.
He just doesn't want to interact with me.
I mean, to be fair, I think he's traumatized after what Amelia has pulled.
I'm sorry, I wanted to know about his relationship status.
Okay. You had the list. You sent me the list, right? That was lovely.
I walk over to Seron.
Are you trying to say serin with a Spanish accent?
Serin.
Or do you just not know how to say serin?
I thought it was Seron. My bad.
Okay.
Seron.
10 bag of tricks will show you. Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll your d8, please. Oh, you got a 5. You already beat me to it. Damn. So, this everyone watches as the tiny little pixie gets back to camp. She reaches into this small bag on her hip, and out of it, by the scruff of its neck, comes a full-sized black bear.
Huh?
What?
Just standing there. Well, actually, it's sitting on its hind, looking up at her as she floats. She just says, "Look at my friend!" Yeah, so this thing hits the ground just... But it's docile. How fucking big is this thing again? It's literally 6 times your fucking size. The visual on that is amazing. I want to
You need a
aggressively
picture of
pet
this.
it. Don't worry, guys. He's nice. Okay, so I take it. Ellowynn immediately dashes over and begins to just pet and scratch at the bear, hopping on its head to pet it. Fair enough.
Alright, I want to see if I can ride it.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, I
God.
do. Okay. So it's loyal to you, Lem. It's going to be docile as long as you tell it to be. So, at what point do you draw the line? Because now Holly's apparent. Also, he's sitting on his hind, like just watching, like waiting, enjoying the scratches. So you just go and try to sit on him while he's sitting down?
Wait, no. One times. Okay, so let's see.
He's friendly to my
I'm gonna-
companions, won't take orders from them, though. Perfect.
Give it like a big old bear hug. You're like, it's so cute.
Love the bag of tricks.
Christ.
Alright. So everyone snuggles up around a brown bear. Or sorry, a black bear. I'm guessing that's pretty much how everyone's... Because we're late into the night. We're getting ready for rest. You have the bear now. Cookie just passes out on the bear. These emotes tell me everything I need to know.
Oh, God.
Allie will just continue playing. She switched from her flute to her lute at this point. Just playing soft music. He will vanish in the morning, sadly. Yes, he will, unfortunately. 8 hours is what the bag says. But when you're resting, you can immediately use it again whenever you want. So, as everyone settles in for the night, I'm guessing Monet and Ellowynn snuggle up together on the bear. Korey, you go to your tent, I'm assuming, at some point. Holly,
Yes.
do you go to your tent at some point, I'm guessing?
Yes, I'm gonna head to my tent.
Okay. Serin, I'm guessing, do you have anything else you want to do for the night? You've tended to your gear, your guns, everything is in check and good right now? Allie is watching first guard. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I lost it.
Sorry. Okay. So Allie looks at everyone before you all go to bed, and she just says, "Who wants to be on second watch? Or am I just staying up all night? I can do that. I don't mind."
Toren would
Not
just
me, I
raise his
claim
hand.
third. Okay, Ellowynn wants third, and Serin will take second. Okay, perfect. So, late into the night, everyone starts to sleep as the stars shine bright in the sky. And, let me make a check for myself real quick. Huh, I'm rolling bad tonight. Or today, I should say. It's only 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, okay. So nothing goes noticed, but at the same time, there's a secondary check to make here. It's always the survival rolls. At a soft 20. BRB, P-break, then you got me another 15 minutes. That is perfect. We don't need to go too much longer on this. Because the next part we'll try to set aside a little more space for. Because I can just run Ellowynn in a battle scenario or a little bit of travel check with no issue, and the rest of us can finish up this over about another 30 minutes or so if we don't need you. If everyone's cool with that. So, yeah. So, eventually, Allie will walk over and just nudge Serin with one of her tails. Hey, you're up.
Oh God, it's been forever since I've done this voice.
Have fun.
Fucking Serin would just, I guess, turn over, look at her and say, "My turn already, is it?"
It goes by quick.
All right, then.
And I am just gonna go over by the fire and wrap myself up in my big blue tails and make a little hut for myself out of fur and tail. You take watch basically where she was already sitting at the entrance to the camp. I'll give you a choice. Do you want to make me a perception or a survival roll?
That's wrong thing. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter now what happens. Okay.
Fucking. That's an 18
Welcome
survival
back.
check.
Okay. On an 18 on the survival. Okay. So nothing really happens eventfully throughout the night, but you do notice off in the distance. They're farther away. They are fixed on you. A shining pair of green eyes through the brush. Back? Welcome back, Cook.
I have dark vision. Is it just active?
Fuck, you do have dark
all
vision.
time?
God damn it, yes. Okay, so how many feet of dark vision do you have? I fucking hate dark vision sometimes, I swear.
Fucking, I can't remember.
It should say on your character sheet. It's usually no more than 60 though. You get it because you're a dragonborn, right?
Yeah.
Yep, up to 60 feet. It's still pretty obscured, but you can see through parts of the darkness, and you see an animalistic shape low to the ground. You can't tell fully what it is. It's still heavily obscured by shade, but its eyes, like I said, are piercing green in the dark and fixed on you.
Huh.
This is way too calm for what's happening right now. I put this on because this is what Allie was playing.
I have that optic on my rifle. Can I try and get a better look through the sight without
Yes.
possibly scaring it off?
So you can do this by just removing the actual piece itself. This is something I've argued with Tyler about several times that I don't fully agree with. If it's an attachment, it's removable. You can use it as a scope.
Yeah, I'd just like to, use the scope on the rifle.
So go ahead and make a perception check at advantage, please. So you just set your rifle in your lap and you pop the scope off and kind of take a peek through it.
24.
Oh yeah. You see a very large dire wolf. Its body is gray in some spots. It definitely looks older. It's got longer, kind of saber-like fangs, heavy, sharp claws. And there is a sword sticking out of its back.
Huh. I hear a keyboard.
Not me.
Over here, able to see 60 feet when it's dark. Yep. Nope. I was going to say pixies have it too. But Monet is sleeping right now. Wait, fuck. Do pixies have to sleep? I don't remember. You'll know. So what do you do?
Obviously watching us, am I able to tell whether it has any ill intent or if it's just scared?
Make a nature check to see if you can recognize any behavior.
Fucking 15. That was a rough roll.
Okay, what did you end up getting? I apologize. I had to. That
15.
was a text I didn't want to ignore. It doesn't seem aggressive. It seems pretty docile for the most part. It's observing more than anything at the moment, but it's not moving. It's acknowledging that you're looking at it and it knows it's been seen. And it's not doing anything.
You'd probably leave it be for now.
Okay. The rest of your watch goes uneventful, other than occasionally you and the wolf making solid eye contact. And with who has third watch, I don't know where this is going at all. So Ellowynn had volunteered for third watch, and it is time for her to take over. What will you do? Cook whenever you're ready. He'll be coming to wake you up. Austin, how do you do this? Assuming I need sleep since it says nothing otherwise. True. I can look real quick.
I imagine Serin would probably just walk up to Ellowynn, shake her around a little bit, and say, "Hey, wake up. Think you might be able to make a new friend."
God damn it. Friend. She just wakes up. I imagine she wakes up and would probably inquisitively, like, how do you handle this upon hearing you could make a new friend? From what I'm seeing, okay, I can't find anything specifically on pixies, but Denji, how are you? Do Feywild pixies need sleep? They can be put to sleep, so it would inquire that they do sleep, yes. Okay, that's usually how the rule works. Oh, wait, no. Cannot be. Immunity to sleep magic, thank you. Yep. Oh, Fey lineage. Okay. Most Fey creatures don't actually require sleep. Sit up super quick and look over. So she sits up excitedly and looks over, and I'm guessing just hurriedly heads over to where you're pointing. So how do you want to handle this? Because I don't think astral elves have... Wait, we do have dark vision. What is that sound in the background, by the way? Do we have dark vision? We do, in fact, have dark vision. Of 60 feet, every single one of us has dark vision. That's hilarious. I hide nothing from this party, apparently. Curious, what season is it? Spring at this point. Quickly walk over, slow, when you get close. Okay. I want you to go ahead and make me look at your character sheet, and can you tell me what the what your bonus for animal handling is? I'll pull up my example. So animal handling here has a +5 next to it, so my bonus is 5. What, like, when I know yours, I can make the roll, or you can use a dice roller, however you want to do it. So Ellowynn cautiously steps forward, not showing any signs of aggression, staying low to the ground. I don't know where to see it. I can't remember what character sheet you're using. Did you send me your character sheet by chance? Oh, +3. Perfect. Perfect. She found it immediately, guys. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo. Okay. So, with a +3, we can go ahead and roll. You know what? This thing is being very, very low rolly today. I'm going to be way more merciful. Do you want me to roll, or do you have a way to roll? Because I got dice. We'll save the big dice. Yeah, that dice roller online doesn't like me. Case in point. Rolled a 13. +3 is 16 for you. Let me grab a soda while I'm thirsty.
Oh yeah? Sweet. Dun, dun, dun.
Whew! My hair is caveman today. I'll take 16. My real life dice like me a lot more. Behold, shiny rocks. Okay. So. Or I can roll, up to you. I would rather you roll, but I didn't know if you had something on hand. Go ahead. You can have the 16 if you want it, but you can probably roll better. Watch, you gonna roll a natural 20, because it's you and it's an animal. Okay, 1 sec. No problem. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know if you had a dice roller ready or not. $11 and the +3. Okay. So 14 and a 16 aren't all that different on the spectrum of things. It stays low. It doesn't respond in aggression, but it doesn't come to greet you. It stares at you, intrigued that someone's brave enough to actually approach. That's very clear. But other than that, its eyes are fixed on you. What would you like to do next? I want to give him a treat. Keep getting closer with the hand out. Other hand prepared on the bow. think I had this right. Yeah, no, that's perfect. So you're keeping an action readied just in case you need to draw your bow. We already agreed that, you know, you had an easy access with your longbow and your short bow. So it wouldn't be hard to instantly grab an arrow as you pull the quiver. You know, you've got the bow in hand. You pull the bow or the arrow out with the fingers. So that wouldn't be hard at all. You keep your hand on your bow and you keep approaching. Reference, I wouldn't shoot an animal, but I need to be prepared. I get what you're saying. You're readying the action in case it does attack you. And this is actually a good move because this is how a lot of players would do this. So you keep the hand on the bow and you approach slowly, keeping your hand out, and you just look into it. You know, you look at it, you don't offer hostility in your body language and your visual gaze. Roll animal handling. Again, please. So just roll and add that +3. Yep, D20. You'll find the 20 is what we use most for rolls like this.
Oh.
Okay, on an 18, this time, as you get to about a 50-foot distance from it, your vision now showing you a very clear image of a large dire wolf. It's slightly larger than you in height, standing on its 4 legs. It's long. It doesn't seem to be offering any hostility of any kind. It does approach, and you see silver and gray fur amongst the black pitch of the otherwise dark pelt. There is a sword sticking out of its back. A small, jagged black blade with a crossed hilt and a with a crossed handguard and a wrapped hilt. It's got piercing yellow eyes. Cute. Oh. On the 18, as you approach it, it does allow you to make contact. You get close enough that you can assume that it will let you reach out. I want to help it. Okay, what do you want to do? Keep your spells in mind. There's things you can definitely do here. You can always go and wake one of us up if you need. However you want to do this. You've got plenty of options. Doesn't Lem have healing plants she's collected? I do believe she does. So, yeah. If you want to go see what Lem's doing, you can just kind of tell it, just wait here. I'll be right back. Is that what you're wanting to do? Okay. So, yeah, you very cautiously just say, I'll be right back. And you run back to the camp. And Lem, Monet, who's still sleeping on a bear. Lem, are you around by chance? Still here, girl? Pretty sure she is. Yeah, she's still here. Ask Lem for help. I want to help him. Cookie wants a Pokemon. Cookie needs your help catching this Pokemon. So, yeah. Ellowynn runs over and, lightly just kind of taps you awake. You being very tiny compared to her. Hey, gotta catch 'em all. Cook, what would you say in this situation? Just, hey, I need to go and help this. There are wolf, help. I'd be a little panicked. Okay. So, with you being panicked, would you worry about being quiet enough to not wake the others, or would you just kind of run through camp? I hear the purr of a cat.
Sorry, Sparky.
You're good. I'll gladly
I'll
get
meet
up and
him.
help. No problem. Chip, it's good to see you. I hope you and the family are good. Thank you so much for lurking. We love you, bro. I would be quiet-ish. Okay. I'll just say that you were quiet enough to only wake up Lem or Monet. So the two of you run back, and Lem, just like the rest of them, saw it was the scene of it's a dire wolf. He's a large dire wolf with shining gray fur over patches of black. He's got a very bright yellow hue to his eyes. And there's a sword, a black short sword, jagged blade, with a crossed handguard and a wrapped hilt. Kinda a little blissfully unaware of my volume. Okay, so if you're just going about it attempting to be quiet, I could say I'm just gonna leave this to you two. I don't want to get involved, and I'm not gonna have the others roll. I assume touching the sword hurts him. It's hard to tell. It's in pretty deep, and it does look like the rest you can't see because a good amount of it is embedded in him. But from the blade that you can see, it's a jagged blade, so you can assume it's discomforting. Can I just keep petting it for comfort? Yes, you can. Just a precaution, can fly over him in circles, sprinkle pixie... Okay. Some of the pixie dust lands on him, causing him to fall into a magical sleep. What is the roll for that? Okay, one sec. Because I might be mixing it up. I thought pixie dust was something else. That's fine. Because we could just reflavor it to sleep dust. Because I did agree to that. So give me visible shower of sparkling dust. Okay. So I imagine it would just be on the stat block then. DC 15. That is a 6. That is definitely not going to pass with an 8. Yeah, so it does fall under a magical slumber. With... I should be a little... As a rules lawyer, I should say that Ellowynn is on the same space as him when this starts happening. But I'm not going to do that and make her roll, even though I should. It's not even a mercy thing. It's just I don't want to put a player to sleep and drag this out. Nope, that's the wrong character. Wrong character. There we go. So, the wolf does magically go to sleep. It lays down comfortably. Ellowynn, you comfortably petting its head, just kneeling down next to it, and it is comfortably lulled into a magical sleep. At the moment, the only thing that will wake it up is taking an action against it, so... No, Lamau, I got 5 minutes. Just say I was careful enough. Take a better look at the wound, see how to remove the sword. It's deeper in. If you want to go ahead and make a medicine check to see what kind of damage it's potentially done in the spot it is, you could. On the surface, from what you can see with passive perception alone, I can tell you it doesn't look terrible. It definitely looks painful, and there might be a hint of an infection starting. It gives a hint that it may have been in there a while. Cook, you could always just start stream and keep playing for a little bit. I'm sure your chat would love this. 19 plus 2 on the medicine check. In the spot it's its upper hind area. And the way the sword is angled, it's angled in, not upward. So you can tell it's not hitting anything vital. It's definitely causing discomfort deeper in for the wound. And the blade looks to have gone about 6 or 7 inches in, leaving about half of the blade still sticking out, plus the hilt. Could, but I promise to finish my horror game next time I'm streaming this. That would be so good. I get it. You just finish up your horror game if you need to. I was just saying, we probably won't need you the full time, but if we're still going right now, like saving the wolf, and you want to be a part of that instead of me auto-playing you, stay, stream a little bit of it, and next time, I would love to have you stream this from your side. That would be great. Austin will BRB. You're sleeping. That's fine right now. So yes, the blade's in pretty deep. It's not hitting anything vital, but there is an infection starting. That you can very easily tell. Does Ellowynn want to do anything at the moment? Other than just pet the wolf comfortingly? Other visuals. Whoops. Ha. There we go. Can offer 10 minutes to help the wolf. Aw. No problem. We can make this quick for sure. Can I see any numbing herbs around us? Go ahead and do a nature check for me. Comforting. Creating a little bed of leaves. God, I need these visuals, damn it. That's adorable. Cookie, I want you to roll me an animal handling check if you don't mind. Go ahead, because you have a +3, so the d20, add the 3. 19 plus 2 plus 1. God damn. Proficiencies do not fuck around. For a solid 22. Very nice. Yeah. So there are several herbs around. Growing in several patches, you see mint. But next to it, you see... It's some form of nettle. You know this form not to be poisonous, and at this time, it's probably about the only thing... It's slightly toxic, but the toxicity offers a numbness. It won't damage it. It won't destroy tissue. This is about the only thing you could potentially use. Though it smells terrible. 13 plus 3 with a 16. At some point through all of this, as you're sitting next to it, the wolf has instinctively moved its head closer to you. It's almost like it's resting on you for comfort at this point. Gonna grind it up, rub some on the wound. When you rub it on the wound, it winces, but with the love it's getting and the comfort it feels at the moment, it feels like it can trust. It feels like you're helping. So it stays where it is. It's just conscious enough. It wouldn't be able to do anything, but right now it's relaxed. Its body is even acting relaxed instinctively. You guys are actually doing this very well, by the way. Okay, so the wound is numb. It's calm at the moment, so however you want to proceed next. Cookie, whatever comes next, I need you to do another animal handling. So roll again plus your 3. Yep, so out loud, Monet would say, ready to get this out? I'm guessing to both of them, so... With a soft 20, how do you want to continue to comfort it? Knowing what's about to happen, knowing that it seems like this is when we're going to draw the sword, what do you want to do? Yep, this will be a strength check. Which, you have gauntlets of ogre strength, so it doesn't matter. It's a 19. Yeah, just... Tink, tink. Yes, want to prevent aggression. Okay. So, in this case, do you change your body language at all? Do you just continue to pet it? What do you do in that scenario? Because you got a pretty solid roll, so... I'm just kind of getting a mental visual of how this will go to describe it better. So yeah, go ahead and roll your strength check, Lem. Don't mind me, I'm just pulling something up. Okay. So, you lean on it, you offer it comfort. Okay. Gonna start pulling it out, carefully watching the wound. Rolling now. Okay. With everything combined, it tenses. Its legs instinctively shoot up in the back as if it was ready to leap, but it doesn't. It fights the instinct and it stays exactly where it is. It feels secure. And yeah, with a easy 22, the sword does pop out. Sorry, I'm just picking this up real quick. Give me 1 sec. So it's an older build weapon. I've tweaked it a bit. I'll send you the updated stats later to not kill too much time here. So you become painfully aware of what you've grabbed almost instantly. Okay. I apologize. Anyone have a pipe? Okay, so several things are going to happen here. You pull the sword from the wolf, and everything is okay. 500 or 50k channel points. Very nice, very nice. Somehow wrap the wound. Ellowynn immediately goes to make a medicine check. Yeah, so make a medicine check. Just find your medicine, add your stat to your roll. Lem, when you draw the sword out, black thorn vines wrap around your arm. They dig through the gauntlets as if they weren't there to begin with. 15 plus 1 is a 16. You begin to apply medicine and treatment to the wound just fine. Lem had her herbalism kit out, so you're able to start applying treatment right now with basic healing and patching. Blackthorn vines dig into your arm, and you take 15 points of psychic damage. I sent you the stat block on this thing. I gave you the knowledge above game. In game, you don't know what any of this is going to do to you. So, the only reason I gave you the knowledge in game is because this is kind of a big deal. But yes, You attempt to put the sword down instinctively when this happens, and when you release it from your grasp, it shoots into your arm, sucked into the black vines, becoming a thorn-like tattoo that goes up your entire arm and a sleeve. Is the wolf okay now? Yes, the wolf is okay. You've patched it well. As Monet is writhing in pain on the ground. I didn't expect anyone to immediately pull the sword, but the pain does subside. You feel a dull throbbing sensation tingling through your arm. For the most part, you feel okay, minus the damage that you've taken. A bit of a headache. Ellowynn has managed to patch up the wolf in the meanwhile. What do the two of you want to do? Really need a pipe now. That would be Allie's territory. So, Ellowynn, as you finish patching the wolf up, it turns to you, standing on all fours, looking down on you, and it lays down in front of you. So this is your new Pokemon. We don't have a name for him yet. Congratulations, you did it. You, that many successful animal handling checks and what you just helped him through? Yeah. do 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 do. So yeah. I'm assuming at this point go back to camp. And Allie is wide awake, unaware of what happened, but having heard the screams was staying on alert just in case. Sees you, sees the wolf, sees Monet looking extremely tired, and I just step forward and say, okay, so what happened? This is a lot to take in. What happened? I shall call him Fur. Fair enough. Explained, found the injured direwolf, we helped it. Now I have a new friend. Also gotta run, I'm so sorry. We can leave it there with you. And everyone else can keep going here. You don't have to apologize. Have a good stream, Cook. We will see you soon. Wynn heads off for rest with... Yep. You two settle in and you become acquainted with each other. Eventually you'll take him into the amulet so he can rest and heal. All is good. You played it perfectly. Well done. Good job. We love ya. Also, I need to do something real quick that I should have done a while ago. Lem, you doing okay? I am so sorry for your first session. I fucking cursed you. I feel so bad right now.
You cursed Lem?
Not my fault! I didn't think anyone was gonna... Lemon pain. So at this point, do you ask for... do you ask Allie for her pipe? I'm so sorry. But actually, there's quite a bit. Yes, I do. So she'll just look at you. Oh. Okay. So yeah, sit with me. Let's talk about what happened. She's gonna sit up on the stump she had been taking watch on, and she will. What she's going to do is she's going to pull several pieces of small tubing out of her bag. And in a tinkering check, hell yes, 18 for smoking. In a very quick fashion, she and locks it all together. She hands you a very small, makeshift, just silver tubing pipe. 420. Gonna grind up some of the magical weed. Okay. Allie kind of looks over and just goes, "Oh, you found some good stuff. Good job." And you see her with her own pipe in hand. It's kind of a long style, very slender, wood carved, with small bits of brass adorned on it. One in the shape of a little fox head. Further up, there's one in the shape of a star-like gem. And then just under the base, there's one of a crest that curves up onto the pipe. Oh, for me, my own. Thank you. Of course. Yeah, no, I mean, it seems like you've got a pretty good stash going there, so you might as well have something your size. Don't want to overwhelm you with mine. It's pretty big for you. And she just, in character and out of character. Whoops. So, what exactly happened outside of the direwolf? Wynn said everything went well there. And she seems pretty happy. You just look like you're in pain right now. What happened? And yeah, Allie's just going to take the very calm night, very quiet. They let Wynn go to sleep, so at this point I'm just committing to finishing the watch.
Now we can't get out.
When you begin to smoke, you also gain back 6 points of health. Yep, explains what happens is pretty much the way to go. Shit. So, she looks down at your arm, doing a very loose examination real quick. Okay. You know, from what I've learned about you, you know a pretty hefty amount about the dark arts. What's your opinion on what happened? Korey, Serin, are you two back? Obviously
We're
cursed.
getting ready for work.
Aside from that, unsure. I figured that was the case.
What's up?
I was just seeing what's going on. We'll pick up your guys' next part in this other session, or in the next session with us all getting ready to travel. Me and Lem can just hold this out real quick. Can I roll a check? Which check? So, in this case, Arcana would be 1. Arcana or religion? Because it's going to depend. Yep, yeah, we were thinking the exact same thing. Yeah, Arcana or religion, it's going to depend on if you want to try to ask anything or if you're going to lean on the knowledge you have on hand. You've also started to feel an effect from the herb pretty instantly when you start smoking. You gain back that 6 hit points, and it's very much like a body high. It's a very loose, numb feeling that kind of overtakes you. A gentle buzz in the head replaces that dull throbbing that was left by the damage taken. You feel relaxed. You feel calm. 14 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, so 17. And were you rolling religion or arcana? Arcana? It's old magic, for sure. Whatever it's rooted in, it feels druidic in nature. It definitely feels like it has a transmogrifying property. You feel changed in a way. You feel... What is the best way to describe this? You feel that since this has taken hold, there's something else present. Both would be the same as I'm proficient in both. Okay, fair enough. In this case, you would know for certain, because it grants you magical knowledge almost instantly. You can now control plants above game once a day. It also gives you the ability to use your arm. You can grow your arm into a pair of large grasping vines that gain a plus 10 to grapple and strength checks when used for attacks. That's above game. In game, you feel as though if you focused on that transmogrifying property, something would happen. It's kind of hard to explain these things in and out of character separately. Because obviously I gotta let you know what you can do now. Hey, don't worry, something very similar happened to me recently. Waka got turned into a Blight Walker. It fucking sucks. Lost an arm. Some bullshit. Can't even use the cool powers because it just spreads demon blight. Turning that shit into a fucking sword, I swear to God. So, the common knowledge that you can take from this, someone had to have been wielding the sword to stab the wolf with the sword in the first place. Meaning somehow someone separated themselves from the sword. That was a lot of S words. I'm sorry, I have a lisp.
Alright, me and Holly gotta bounce.
Okay.
I'll talk to y'all
They may be
later
dead,
tonight.
though. That may be the case. Stay safe. Have a good first day.
I'll try.
It is very well that they could be dead, but you're not certain. We really don't know enough. I'm assuming we're saying some of this in character, so I'm just replying in character. I guess you're not putting quotes, so no, that would be above game. At this point in time, yeah, you wouldn't know enough about what the curse is. Allie will look at you and say, "So you're pretty positive it's a curse, though?" There is a potential I know someone who could deal with that. But it's going to take time to get back. I don't mind helping you deal with it. Curses tend to like me. It's okay. Spirits tend to find my favor for some reason. I understand. Do you think your presence brought this wolf to us? Or do you think this was just coincidence? This is the part where every time I take a hit, my character is smoking. I've known you a while now. Clearly, you and my sister are close. But this is the first time we really adventured together. Ah, ads. Hush. This is the first time we've really traveled together. I will say we can probably go back to the rest music. Do a perception check to see if I recognize anything about the wolf, where he may be from. Yeah, go ahead. I will say perception or, well, yeah, perception or nature. I'll take nature. Go ahead and make the roll. Okay. So, you're looking over. You see several features that indicate to you you might have a hint as to where this thing roamed. Maybe not its origin per se, but you noticed immediately that its eyes glowed an ethereal yellow. They definitely had an arcane hue to them, as if touched by something beyond the material planes. Your instinct is telling you, even if it's not from there, it has wandered the Feywilds. Something about it is saturated in magic. It's the contrast you're picking up about its nature itself. Because you've seen normal dire wolves. They don't get this big. They don't usually have mismatched colors alongside their fur. They don't have that kind of arcane, ethereal feel to them. It's a similar phenomenon to when you see a face spider. You just know a face spider is not a normal spider. Because they're horrifying. Take note of it. Okay. So yeah, at this point, Allie will just continue sitting and smoking. So, are you feeling okay now? You're not too hurt, are you? You looked pretty wiped out a bit ago. Good, good. Well, what's your plan for the rest of the night then? I'm gonna just go ahead and keep third watch at this point. Wynn needs to sleep. She also seems to have made a friend, so I imagine she's probably just going to be up all night. Sounds good. Sleep well. And at this point, she's going to pull her lute out. Wrap herself in her tails slightly. Not fully cocoon this time, but just enough that her arms are free to reach up and lightly play. And pluck some soft sound. And is there anything else you want to try to do for the night? Nothing I can think of. No problem. Okay. You go to rest peacefully. This was a good little mini session. I got one last thing for you if you got a second. It was really good though. We're gonna, like Cookie said, she'll be up for streaming them more regularly. We'll have more time on Fridays. Last little thing, if I'm just waiting to see if you have a sec. And yes, you and Cookie did really good with that wolf. Like, I know you're definitely one of our experienced players, and she's doing really well. As you sleep, you receive a vision. This happens from time to time from your connection to the Archangel. And in this vision, a plumed purple ball of flame sits in front of you, burning very bright, very big. And in the swirls of the embers above the flame, it begins to branch out and takes on the form of a large lotus. The flame grows roots from the bottom that begin to entwine and ensnare. And you watch these roots cage around you. They don't harm you, but they have encircled you completely. In the distance, you see the shadowy figure of a large, imposing, very broad-shouldered, long-haired woman with big, huge, beautiful wings. She's completely enshrouded in shadow as if you can only see a silhouette. She looks neither disappointed or angry. She looks amused. What do you want to do? Another pixie or a fae of some sort? You know this isn't the Archangel herself, but you can tell by the wings that this is not a pixie nor a fae. This is a celestial. Roll a persuasion at disadvantage. Let's see if the amusement is just enough. Okay, 13 plus the 4. For now, You can call me Eve. So just to clarify, Eve, as in Adam and Eve. The torrent of flaming purple vines and roots ensnare around you. They don't move closer. She smiles, still amusedly. You're definitely an interesting one. So, it seems you've invited something peculiar in, haven't you? What are you doing here? Well, the nicest way to put this is you've inherited my hatred, and I'm sorry about that. It's not really a personal thing. You weren't chosen or for any reason. And I'm really sorry about that. Look, if I had my way, this would be long and settled, but a curse is a curse. You took hold of the sword. Something inside of you resonated enough with it. It doesn't let go. What you're seeing is a manifestation of its grasp on your soul. Should you try to fight it, you will be burned and ripped asunder. It has one desire, and it will let you go. There's just a cost. It was a curse born from my malevolent quest for vengeance. It wants to finish what I had started. There's a group in this world. They call themselves the Hand of God. They seek to create a new deity. They offered many people as sacrifice in order to achieve their goals. Several key people who I love and many friends along the way were included. They call it a holy campaign, but it's slaughter. It seeks to wipe them out. I can tell you.
In 3 weeks, and your life rights are the last thing we need.
Where do I
So
find
I'm gonna
them?
stop you right there, Bev. I think we understand the situation.
I like that you get straight to the point about things. If you do seek to further this goal, it would be an easy fix. In fact, many have wielded the blade before you. Their work combined has felled many members. The hand of God only has its 5 fingers left. The 5 of them are scattered across the world. One resides in a tropical paradise. That much I have learned. The other, a kingpin in the city of corruption. No, I could find no such city in the material planes. At least, those who have wielded the sword could not. The others I do not know the location of. Gotta run to the restroom, pushing on the bladder. Hey, everyone take a restroom break. That sounds perfect, because I actually need to as well. No worries. Okay. Shall we go spook the Terror Twin?
Ew.
I'll go and have fun.
Is it a clown?
I said hello. Come on, don't you want a balloon?
It's gonna be a clown.
Cook is getting traumatized at the moment. Love it.
It's a clown. Oh, I hate it. Hi, Taff. It's going. I heart her. Hopelessness, great. Oh no. Why did I play this game? It's a clown. Fuck off. Oh, I don't like clowns. It's alright, you can stay there, bro. You're fine. I've actually decided I don't want to be friends. I don't need any more friends. I have enough. Thank you. Oh. Ah! He's a little handy. C is for courage, C is for cookie. C is for courage, for sure. C is for cookie, for sure. No.
Denji, you are evil.
Well, he's gonna kill me if I go near him, so what am I supposed to do? Don't growl at me, you little fucker. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Playroom. I can't go to the playroom because the creepy motherfucker. Let me give him a hand. C is for Clown Town. Great. You just got a wolf Pokemon. I did. I did.
And back for a quick moment. Gotta get kiddo quiet down for a nap soon. No problem, no problem. We can wrap this pretty quick. So, yeah. In that spirit, she basically says there are 5 left. 1 a kingpin in the city of corruption. 1 living in a tropical paradise somewhere off to the south. The others, I have no idea where they are. The blade will eventually let go when blood is spilt, but not until that day. When it does, you will have my gratitude. I cannot say when. And honestly, it has happened in days, weeks, sometimes even years. Eventually your arm will be consumed. An easy sacrifice to make would just be to cut it off. If it is a burden you cannot bear, it is fine. No one is asking you to. If you wish to separate yourself, there is one way.
Helping you stay seamlessly connected to everything that makes you, you. It all starts with adding Cox Mobile. You'll get fiber-powered internet at home and unbeatable 5G.
Like I said, you weren't exactly chosen for this. It wouldn't hurt or hinder me for you to lose it. If you can free me from the shackles that bind me, I could offer you anything you would desire. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a god or anything. Nothing of the sort. I am a weaponsmith of divine right. And I would do anything in my power to repay you. I know you're kind. We can make it a deal if you'd like. I meant no offense. Pixie folk, fairy folk, fey creatures, whatever you would prefer. I harbor no ill intent towards you for who you are, I can assure you that. She would kind of fluff her wings out a bit and just say, it's not exactly like I'm normal as well. So with a craving for knowledge, I can tell you. I can offer you many secrets, but I can't do it from here. Sam, I can hear you. I'm running D&D right now. Hold on.
Oh, I see. Sam has figured this out.
If it entices you, I don't blame you. It is an addictive source magic. If you want to learn more, I can give you more. Secrets, knowledge, many things. But I cannot do it from here. I'm not sure what you already know, but I take it you don't know too much about the divine side of magic. I could enlighten you on an entire new world. want you to know, every time I've taken a hit, Allie is on that stump, watching, keeping guard, and smoking. I'm not foolish enough to betray someone who's willing to help. It seems like we're both aware that we can get something out of this. With that mutual trust, then you would know. As much as you don't want to lose these potential secrets, I don't wish to lose the potential to end this and be free. I have no benefit to betraying you. Just know, if you keep the sword, there's a chance you will lose your arm that is out of my control. While we wait for responses, I'm actually going to not shit happening there. A lot of shit happening there. Okay. Okay. Well, my performance check was good. You're in luck. I already am with a group that has plenty of travel. Our plans of travel are going to attempt to point us in certain directions, finish my end of this deal. I'll leave you to it then. If ever you need to reach out to me, be it for information or whatever, it must be with another's blood. But all you must do is write my name on a mirror, and we can communicate. It cannot come from you, though. It must be another. I like your attitude, little one. I look forward to seeing you work. I'll let you slumber. Don't struggle too hard against what cages you. You seem intriguing. I want to see you see this through. Is there anything else you would say to her? Visions swirl into colors, into blackness, and then into the morning hours, You wake in your tent. Well, no, you wake now laying on the ground as you were sleeping on the back of a black bear. That was hard to say. It is now gone, and you find yourself slumbering on the ground. And that's where we're going to end off for now. Good little session. Good little build. And next time we'll make travel checks nice and simple. So we can wrap this up and everyone can get to a preferred schedule. Very good session. Thank you so much for being a part of it. You did absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to make sure to plug your channel on the YouTube page when I have this posted. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I'm glad you had fun. I hope I'm doing some justice as DM here. Big tanker ship in tri-state Italy. Holy shit over here. Ship, be careful, bro. We love you. That's awesome. Happy to be a part of it. I'm glad to hear it.